Hello, everyone. Mr. Love here, coming to you from the diesel shop. Today, we're just going to do a quick little video on cleaning our torch tips. So, our oxyacetylene torch that I have over behind me, sometimes when we're cutting with it, our tip can get plugged up a little bit. So, we have to remove it and clean it up a little bit. So, just a quick little video showing you how to do that today. So, first thing we're going to do, make sure all our gases and stuff are off. We don't need any gases in here while we're doing this. And we're going to take our tip right out of here. Okay, so we have two different sizes here today, torch heads. On this bigger one here, I'll use my 1/8 on here, take that off. Usually you just gotta break it loose and then you can unscrew it the rest of it. And that's just a little retaining ring on there. Set that off to the side, then we can pull our actual tip out. Okay, so what I like to do before I even start cleaning the orifices and stuff inside there is get the ends of it cleaned up pretty good. So you grab some sandpaper, do a wire brush. A lot of times I just go over to the bench grinder over there and just use the wire wheel on there to shine it up a little bit. So we just use our brush, we use our sandpaper here, clean up the outside over here, clean up the tip here a little bit. Use our wire brush, doing the same thing, just getting the big globs off. But I'm just gonna run over to the bench grinder real quick and shine her up nice. Be right back. Okay, I'm back from the bench grinder. So you can see I shine it up nicely there. This way it gives you a better chance of inspecting, seeing your orifices real good. You can see the part number and stuff on there clearly now in case you had to order more tips. Let's get started cleaning this. Okay, we got our little orifice cleaners right here. These little sets, they cost like $4 or $5. You get them at any place that sells torch supplies. And basically what we're gonna do, we're just gonna get out the ones that are the closest size to our little orifices that we have in there. Sometimes you gotta start smaller, work a little bigger, but there's lots of debris and stuff in there. This one's been whacked a few times. You can see the ends kind of mushroomed over. So might have to even grind it sometimes, grind it down a little bit just to get one in there. Okay, so got my nice little one right here, should fit my small holes. And I'm just gonna go in and kind of just push it down in there. It's kind of a rough little edge on there once you get it in there. So you kind of just work it back and forth and it kind of works as a little file. Actually gonna go the next size smaller. That one is a little tight getting in there. These are pretty thin, so they're really easy to bend. So you want to be careful with them. You got my next size smaller. I'm gonna go down inside each hole. So depending on the torch tip, some have more holes than others, but for this one here, we're just going around the small outside holes right here. Let's go each one, go all the way down. Okay, I just went around all my smaller holes there. I'm going to clean out my bigger center hole. Okay, so my bigger center hole, I get out one of the bigger ones. And again, we're just going to go down inside there and work it back and forth a little bit, cleaning it up. Okay, so we got her nice and clean now. You can see all our little holes in there now, a little better at this angle. So you can see we have our smaller holes around the outside that we cleaned first, and then we had our big hole in the middle there that we cleaned. Okay, one thing we want to check out before we reassemble, there's a little crush washer inside here. We want to make sure that's still intact so it'll seal once we torque this back down inside our torch head. Yep. Just gonna set that back in our torch head, take our little retaining nut there, and we're just gonna screw that down on there. Get our wrench back on, we're just gonna snug it down. We don't have to get too crazy with it, just snug it down. This part should be nice and tight. I always like to wiggle it a little bit, because if there's any wiggle to it, it's not gonna seal good, and it'll probably catch on fire right here on it. Usually catches on fire right here around the outside of the ring, so you definitely don't want that. Okay, so that one's all nice and clean, ready to go back in service. You would normally fire this up at this point, make sure that we cleaned it good and make sure all the holes are, spraying fuel off good. Okay, next our little smaller one right here. This one just takes a little inch wrench, Then we're just gonna take the little retaining nut off of there. This one's a little tighter inside there. Okay, I just got a pair of my MIG welder pliers. They have the little crimpers down here. There's the little grippers down here. So I just grab around the outside of the ring here, not too rough, and kind of just work it back and forth. It loosens up for me, and I can pull it out. This one's stuck there pretty good still. We never want to use any lubrication or anything on these, so just a dry fit inside there. So you might have to work with it a little bit. Okay, so now we got it out there. Okay, so this one's a little rougher than our other one, but we'll clean it up a little bit and see what we can do. So I'm gonna head over to the bench grinder again, clean it up. Okay, I'm back over here from my bench grinder. So I just took this over to the wire wheel on the bench grinder, shined her up pretty good all the way around the tip here. I never want to clean the base or anything down here. That should be clean enough. The seal, I just definitely don't want to mess with my little seal and crush little washer right there. Okay, so again, got my smaller holes around the outside. I'm going to use my smaller little orifice cleaner. Just go around each one here. This one here has 6 of them on there. Well, I'm just going to go down inside each hole. Kind of move it around a little bit up and down real quick, just to clean it up. Just make sure you get each one. Okay, so I'm done with there. Now I just got to clean out the bigger hole in the middle there. So I got my other bigger cleaner here. Just going to go down in the middle there, work back and forth, cleaning that up here. If you are just out in the field or something like that and don't have a bench grinder, sandpaper, or anything, they do come with a little file inside there you can also use just to clean up the tip and stuff a little bit. Usually, since I've got power tools and better cleaning devices around, usually I'll just do it, in the shop. But if you are in a pinch, you can do this on the field with a little file. Okay, so got my tip nice and clean there. Gonna reassemble it here. So you can see it went in there a lot easier that time. Now that we got some debris out of there, just gonna screw that down on there, a little retaining nut, and then we're just gonna give it just a little tightening right there, and we're good to go. That's all there is to it. So stay safe and give her decent.